Please join us in the national anthem of Fiji. Thank you. We can all be seated. Let us take a moment to thank God. Thank you. The chief guest, the Prime Minister of our beloved country, Fiji, Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka, Chair of the Council of Pacific Polytech, Dr. Chand, the Director of Pacific Polytech, Mr. Tawi, Council members, our specially invited guests who are sitting on both sides of the main stage, our parents, communities, and most of all, our students. A very good morning to you all, and I welcome you all to Pacific Polytech Nausori graduation ceremony. I would also like to now invite one of our graduating students to please come forward and garland our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Director of Pacific Polytech, Mr. Tawi, to deliver the welcome address and to introduce our honored chief guest.
Our chief guest, the Honorable Prime Minister, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Civil Service, Information and Public Enterprises, Mr. Sitiveni Rabuka. Sir, it is a profound honor to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. We are truly grateful for your esteemed presence with us today, which speaks volume of your commitment to education and workforce development in our nation. The Chair of the Council, Dr. Ganesh Chan, and the Council members, welcome to Cohort 3 graduation. Distinguished guests and our special guests from Tuvalu, parents and guardians. Most importantly, our proud graduates. Today, we gathered to celebrate an important milestone in the lives of our graduates. A moment made possible through hard work, determination, and unwavering support from those around them. This occasion is made even more meaningful with the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister. Graduates, the ceremony is more than a celebration of achievement. It is a recognition of your readiness to enter the world of work. The certificate of competency you receive today is a testament of the skills you have acquired. Skills that are aligned with the industry standards and geared towards employability. You are now equipped with knowledge and capabilities to participate meaningful in the workforce, to contribute to our economy, and to build a better future for yourself and your family. If I can just highlight a few achievements for Pacific Polytech. We started and completed 2 cohorts offering national qualification in 2023. And we had graduated 878 graduates. We had contacted 50% through our employment survey, of which finding shows 56% are employed. Our research team has been tasked to continue not to contact the remaining percentage. Our cohort 3, starting July 24, we will be graduating 424 graduates, of which 181 will be graduating today. Cohort 4, that is 2025, we have enrolled 1,203. We are on the 6th week of term 2. Our cohort 5, that started on Monday, we have 498 approved from TSLS. In terms of micro-credential, from 23 to 25, we have graduated 2,300 graduates. For 2025, we have 900 plus enrolled. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my honor to introduce our chief guest. Sitiveni Rabuka was elected Prime Minister of Fiji on the floor of Fiji Parliament on the 24th December 2022, following the country's general election 10 days earlier. He became Fiji's 7th elected Prime Minister, but the first to be elected in Parliament. He is the first elected leader to serve twice in the high office since independence from the United Kingdom in 1970. He first served as Prime Minister of Fiji for 7 years between 1992 and 1999, having served earlier as co-deputy Prime Minister with the late Minister Josephatha Kamikamida in the interim government of the late Prime Minister Ratu Sir Kamisesamara from 1991 to 1992. He hails from the village of Ndrekenwai in the district of Navatu in the province of the Konrove, located on Fiji's second largest island of Vunimono in the north of the country. He was born in the Konrove and completed his immediate education in Budalevu on the island of Taveuni. Prime Minister Rabuka was accepted into the prestigious Queen Victoria School, located on Fiji's main island of Vitilevu, in the northeastern province of Tailevu. He excelled in sports, donning the school color in athletics, cricket, hockey, and rugby union. He was elected head prefect in the final year at QS in 1967. He then joined the Fiji military force, where he retired as a Major General 23 years later. He was a commander of the RFMF from 1987 to 1991, and amongst the leadership roles he assumed through his rise up the rank, were commanding officer of the Fiji Battalion with the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon from 1980 to 1981. A Chief of Staff of the RFMF in 1981 to 1992. Commanding officer of the Fiji Battalion with a multi-nation force and observer in Sinai in 1983 to 1985. SO1 operation in training of RFMF headquarters in 1985 to 1987. He trained at the New Zealand Army School in Waiouru in 1968. India's Defence Service Staff College in 1979, and the Australian Joint Service Staff College in Canberra in 1982. His military seconded include the New Zealand Army in 1972 to 73, and the 6th Queen Elizabeth's own Gurkha Rifles, the 3rd Regiment, Royal Horse Artillery, and the 48th Infantry Bridge headquarters at Siok Kong Military Camp at the British Army in Hong Kong, Northern Territories in 1974. His exceptional bravery in Lebanon was recognized in 1980 for rescuing a senior French officer while under hostile enemy fire earned him the Distinguished Legion d'Honneur 3rd class. This was later upgraded to 2nd class of Grand Officer by the then French President Jacques Chirac in 1997. He was also honored with the Order of the British Empire, Officer of the Order of the St. John, Meritorious Service Decoration as a Commissioned Officer of the Fiji Military Forces. He holds a master's degree in military science from Madras University in India in 1979, and an honorary doctorate from the Central Queensland University in 1998. He was elected in Fiji's national rugby team from 1970 to 1977. He also represented his country in athletics and South Pacific Games in 1971, where he was team captain and flag bearer. He performed the dual roles again in 1974 at the Commonwealth Games in Christchurch, New Zealand. Not only did he serve as a Deputy Prime Minister in 1991 to 1992, and Prime Minister in 92 to 99, he also assumed a high-profile role as the Commonwealth Secretary General's Special Envoy in Solomon Island in 1999 to 2000. A chairman of Fiji Great Council of Chiefs from 1999 to 2001. A chairman of the Kaunrabe Province Council 2001 to 2009. Chairman of the Kaunrabe Province Holding Company Limited and leader of the opposition 1918 to December 2020. Following Fiji's political upheaval in 2000 and again in 2006, Mr. Rabuka did not contest any general election until 2018 as a leader of the Social Democratic Liberal parties. When he resigned as a leader of opposition in December 2022, he went on to form a new political party in September 2021, called the People's Alliance, which won 21 seats in the 55-seat parliament. With the ruling Fiji First Party unable to win an outright majority, Mr. Rabuka, the People Alliance was capitulated to national leadership with the support of each coalition partners, the National Federation Party, which won 5 seats, and Sodalpa's 3 seats. Mr. Rabuka is married to retired school teacher, Ms. Sulweti Chulama Rabuka. They have 2 daughters and 2 sons, 7 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to the Honorable Prime Minister.
Good morning. After all that, do you want to hear any more? Distinguished guests, development partners, members of the Pacific Polytech Council and faculty, graduates and your families, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your very kind invitation for me to be here as your guest this morning. I, first of all, turned it down because this week I was supposed to be flying around the Pacific, talking to the Pacific leaders about peace in the Pacific and peace in the world. Our generous conveyors at the last moment informed us that the jet that was supposed to be taking me around is undergoing routine maintenance in America and would not be available for this week's Around the Pacific trip. So I asked my secretary whether the invitation was still open, and we sent an RSVP note quite late, and thankfully Professor Ganesh and Ben kept the invitation open. So I'm here. And the Shebu Shebu was performed in the room adjacent to the hall where we are. And at that, while receiving your Shebu Shebu, I told everyone who was presenting it about me. All you heard today were the glorious parts of my journey. The real journey was what I told those that came to present the Sebu. In 1992, a paper was brought up to cabinet by the Minister for Education, and we had a lot of educators in my cabinet at the time. Two of them in cabinet had taught me at school, and one in the backbench of government was my head teacher, headmaster in Provincial School Northern in Budalevu. And Philippe Mbole and Taufa brought up a paper on the national approach or the national solution to school dropouts. We had an informal discussion at the Mbure near the Parliament House, the then Parliament House, which is now a courthouse in Viuto. And after about an hour of discussions, they realized that I had not said anything. And the late Philippe Mbole asked me, Prime Minister, you have not said anything. Oh, sorry. Maybe I've not been listening. What are we talking about? That's what we're talking about. What do we do with school dropouts? Oh, okay. What do you think? They asked me. What do you think? I said, we make them prime ministers. Those that knew me didn't laugh. Those that didn't know me laughed. Those that knew me from school would have classified me as a school dropout. And when I received the Yangwana Sebu this morning, I thanked Professor Ganesh and Ben for giving their time and efforts and their thoughts to giving people, young people of Fiji, another chance. Giving people another opportunity. And in my whole address, accepting the Yangwana Sebu, I focused on that. I thank them and all those involved for offering another opportunity to those that might have thought that the doors had closed on what could be or could have been, what would have been a pretty dull future, and they've opened the door to make that future wide open. It's there for anybody who is willing to accept the challenges. And I thank them for giving you all another chance. Today is not an ordinary graduation ceremony. It is a testament to your determination and their determination and your conviction that there are second chances. Their conviction that there is power in skill-based education, power to transform lives, especially for those who might otherwise have been left behind. Polytech was established following the closure of technical colleges in Fiji in 2020 to 2021. And what began as a small initiative during the COVID-19 lockdown in Tavua has today evolved into a leading technical institution with 13 campuses and training centers around the country, more than 2,100 students currently enrolled, and over 3,200 graduates across micro-qualification and Certificate 3 programs since 2023. The government supports this important work. It was not easy to convince Cabinet that we needed to support this initiative. It was not easy because most of them had quite plain sailing to be at the top of whatever they had been pursuing. Some probably had forgotten that they too had been given a second chance. But for the few of us who still recognize the blocks, the obstacles, the hurdles that we had to go through in life, appreciated Polytech very much. Technical education must be seen as a national solution, neither a default nor a fallback option. Rather, it is a powerful, practical pathway to employment, to entrepreneurship, and to community development. That is why we are committed to supporting institutions like Pacific Polytech, who are not only providing training, but helping solve real problems of unemployment, social exclusion, skills mismatch, and poverty. The support is not just financial, it is strategic. Through scholarship programs such as TSLS, HECF recognition, community outreach, and partnerships with the private sector, government will continue to empower NGOs like Pacific Polytech to reach every Fijian in every part of our country and extending it into the other Pacific regions. Today's celebration includes 181 graduates from Nausori campus who have successfully completed National Certificate Level 3 programs in vital trade and service areas, including automotive mechanical engineering, automotive electrical and electronics, plumbing and sheet metal, electrical fitter mechanics, carpentry, information technology, business administration, and technology. When I received the Sebu, most of those there didn't realize that Mr. Taoi had started his career sweeping buses and changing tires for KR Lachan. Came out of Queen Victoria School where he was a house captain of the most successful, most famous house in school, Bauhaus. Came out of school and swept buses for KR Lachan's bus company. And when the next school year started, he would recognize the red skirts and the blue uniforms for Lillian, and he'd realize, oh, these girls know me. So he left the broom, stood around the bus, whistling, looking around. He didn't want anybody to know that he was sweeping the bus. Many doors that had been closed were opened. He took his chances. Now he's here as director. So he believes in second chances and is committed to making available second, third, fourth chances to those that may have seen or felt that door that closed on them. Each of these fields that I've mentioned support national development priorities, tourism infrastructure, construction, energy, ICT, and enterprise. Those of you graduating are job ready. Those that will graduate will be job ready. More importantly, they are future ready. Pacific Polytech's training model is hands-on, industry-driven, rooted in practical application. In this model, there are 80% hands-on training at Certificate 2 and 60% at Certificate 4. And this approach delivers what the job market actually demands: confident, capable, work-ready Fijians. It is worth noting that the impact of this institution goes beyond employment. It is personal, it is social, it is transformative. Graduates are coming from rural and maritime communities. Many are the first in their families to pursue post-secondary education. Women are stepping into trades that were once dominated by men, challenging norms, breaking barriers, and opening doors for future generations. Across Fiji, we're seeing young people break free from the limitations of poverty, gender inequality, and social stigma. They're choosing technical education as a way to build a better future for themselves and their families. This is the power of inclusive, skills-based education, and Pacific Polytech is at the forefront of that. The institution's mission is grounded in 5 audacious, I say audacious, because a lot of people wouldn't think of these. They're forward-thinking foundations: competency over credentials, social sustainability, gender mainstreaming and empowerment, entrepreneurship and self-employment, greening TVET for environmental resilience. I was in my village last week, and there was also an officer from the Ministry of the Department of Agriculture. And a cousin of mine, a little older than I am, asked them, "Turang adori tete, itu sama runga kanum tu sasin kay boy apoli asuli, andalo ya. Asuli mendo may tu na may mamitea." So the officer said, "Oh, those that were buying that kind of nalo, importing them into New Zealand, and the exporters in Fiji are no longer buying those because the buyers in New Zealand are no longer liking that nalo." Oh, so what do you do with them? There's no response. When I got back to Suva, I told this cousin of mine, let them clean up. When it's matured, pull everything out. Meniti, bito ina mata metitale, vivi, bito ina divi me bambul lingele, tau maina plastic elvena, itunga me volte ni Suva. Boleh todo cooperative ngori, itu nggak boleh mana cooperative. When one door shuts in your face, there's always another one. To your right, to your left, keep looking. And thank you to Pacific Polytech, they're giving us these new open doors. The pillars that they concentrate on reflect not only practical strategies, they also reflect values that we want to instill in our society. And these values are aligned with our national and international goals, contributing meaningfully to the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. SDG 4, quality education, accessibility to quality education. What is education? See what that wise man had said about education. It's not about just getting qualifications, it's about training the mind to learn. SDG 5, gender equality. SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. SDG 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. SDG 10, reduced inequalities. And SDG 13, climate action. Ladies and gentlemen, the government is pleased to walk this journey with Pacific Polytech. We hear the stories, we see the results, and we know that every student trained here represents not just an individual success, but family stability, restored dignity, and a stronger Fiji. We will continue to invest in technical education. We will continue to support NGO providers like Pacific Polytech, who are taking education to the doorstep of rural communities and hard-to-reach regions and places where hope once felt far away. Because when education reaches the people, transformation follows. To you graduating today, you have earned more than just certificates. You have earned your place as builders of a better Fiji. Let your journey inspire others. Remain committed to lifelong learning. Lead with integrity and humility, and with purpose. Congratulations to you all. To the faculty and leadership of Pacific Polytech, thank you for your vision, your dedication, and your belief in every student's potential. And to the families who are here today, thank you for supporting your loved ones to take this bold and life-changing step. Before I conclude, let us all remember that today is Thursday. And the women all over the world always try and wear something black today. In memory or in remembrance of women victims of gender violence within the family. I have my badge on, and my respect for women and my respect for the Minister for Women who has asked us to wear this badge every Thursday. Then every one of you here, gender is part of your agenda. It's part of the objectives of your training. Gender consciousness, please take that. Those of you who are with families, remember that. Look after our women folk. 2 weeks ago, there were 2 funerals in Suva alone. We interred the bodies of 2 victims of domestic violence. I ask all of you who are here today, be conscious of that, be mindful of our responsibilities, especially men, for looking after our women. Graduates, go forth this day with confidence. Do not allow your will to be ruled by anything other than your faith, the spirit of service, and your determination. With the skills imparted to you by Pacific Polytech. Go with God. God bless you all.
The first school that we will present the certificates to is the School of Trade and Technology, and will request the Honorable Prime Minister to please do the honors of presenting the certificates. And the names will be read by the head of school.
Thank you. These are the graduates for National Certificate in Automotive Electrical Electronics Level 3. Aisake to Duandua, Aisea Tuilebu, Avnit Sarama, Biau Bakaloloma, Isaac Biautoka, Chese Reimbili, Chris Naren, Ratu Sikeli Rabubu, Samei Watuwawoli, Nischal Ayus Deo, Ratu Rawubu, Waisake Rawaingilo for National Certificate in Automotive Mechanical Engineering Level 3, Aliki Leibo, Autiko Dominiki Bau, Bulau Biaulibatu, Dendre Kotoisuba, Emosi Raika, Emosi Ulatausinga, Eroni Songo Songo Tambua, Inoke Nawanga Lubu Lubu, Joshua Ngaloba, Julius Dilio, Mario Junior, Meresaini Simpson, Mesulame Ratumayale, Mosese Ranabue, Naivalum Basanga Koroi Labesau, Penny Kinoiria, Raymond Raman, Seru Pepeli Koroikasoni, Taina Vereivalu, Tomasi Lasindra, William Panapasa. National Certificate in Carpentry Level 3, Apete Mara. Atama Wuli, Eleanor Wabatanga, Eprama Ngalisaya, Fred Ratusau, Freddy Fong, Jijiwa Tanoa, Chuape Ruanrua, Chonetani Sarunidaba, Sovesa Kanasalu Salu, Kelvin Benjamin, Colonio Weleyaki, Malakai Ngaunavinaka, Mosese Langi, Mosese Wi Nakelo, Emmanuel Tawe Kendrau, Rabuama Mata Kanda, Robate Neikelekele, Krusiyate Tele Mainabuli, Salome Ranandi, Samuela Domoni,
Samuela, Samuela, Samuela,
Samuela Rangi, Tevita Diri Taunovo, Williame Gambanivalu, for National Certificate in Electrical Fitter Mechanics Level 3, Anasaini Wati. Anil Chandra. Wait. Apenisa Beauty. Eramasi Wanganivalu. Etiwate Langere Tambua. Emmanueli Uluibiti. Yosefo Nakabulevu. Jesse Langere Tambua.
जल्दी लड़का
Ciutazia Deli Lakamba, Joshua Tiko Mairaki, Covesa Ngaunovou, Kelepi Mua, Laijia Wakasausau, Luke Rasowata, Nadnieli Malatolu, Nemani Lomibiti, Pasilio Batibundi, Peniasi Rabuna Nabarua, Ratu Inoke Wakalakoro, Ratu Wame Mwombo Ivalu, Rapuama Maraiwai, Saula Turanganibai, Sera Selema, Stenis Chand, Williame de la Sau,
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. We will take a short break. Nakas.
for National Certificate in Plumbing and Sheet Metal Level 3, Aliveretti Jr. Amane Neibalu, Asesela Giolebu, David Fotofili,
David.
Israeli Korosaya Jr., John Kishainand, Chole Balaitamana, Chole Waganibere, Jonatani Balaimoto, Joshua Lendua, Chobolisi Ralonga, Levi Underwood, Meli Balaina Korobatu, Muape Tuneleva, Osea Neitini, Paula Bonginrao, Ratu Meli Ngoro, Ratu Olisi Rateri, Seirusi Bonginrao, Seriana Likurua, Shivam Sami, Sitiveni Rabuka, Tawake Wakadeng, Valavia Zola, Yesriel Endua. Thank you. That concludes the certificate presentation for trade and technology.
Honorable PM, we'll give you 2 minutes break again, sir, and then we will continue with the ICT. That's the last lot of certificates to present today. Naka, sir.
Under ready.
Nisambula Vinaka, and very good morning to you all, to the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Sitiveni Rabuka, to our invited guests. Bulavinaka, and welcome, and also to the Pacific Polytech Council members and the board members, management and staff of Pacific Polytech. Thank you for being with us today. And to the parents and guardians of our graduates, Bulavinaka and Vinaka Vakali once again for your invaluable support throughout their learning journey. I shall now call upon the recipients of the National Certificate in Information Technology Software Applications Level 3. Andi Akisi Lewatutubi Tandau. Andi Dimba Grace Delana. Akosita Lolohea. Aliti Matawalu. Alitia Takayale Saint John Naitini. Alumita Esta Tawin na Isaumalumu. Ana Seiniboli. Angeline Prakash. Cornelius Faith Mbaibo. Elizabeth Selina Haley. Hadassah Rasobo. Chimione Mbiumaiwai. Chope Dio. Chobilisi Tobi. Kalisita Wakamosiango, Kameli Randoa, Carolina Rokotiwe Koroi, Kelera Yambakibou, Linda Kelera Kanai, Lorenzo Patrick Samuela, Maika Lendua, Makireta Koroi, Maraya Lendua, Merelita Modida, Meroni Sangonavere, Miranda Muani Banua, Moses Raingiso, Nani Setu Dakau, Ratu Sakeasi Rosa Kuai, Ruth Bulai, Saini Merena Wimbau, Saravina Mabule, Shihab Ali, Sylvia Koroi, Taina Taukirua, Tale Tikomai Walangi, Tabenisa Ngukimbau Dakau Nitambua, Timaleti Wakawati Marama, Timothy Walambalawu, Teresa Ramasima, Waulini Ndombui, Waisake Nangi the Snow, Wati Lendua Lesikangaloa Singani, Thank you, Vinakavakale, Honorable Prime Minister. We kindly invite you to now take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the proud graduates of the National Certificate in Information Technology Software Applications Level 3. Let us put our hands together in a warm round of applause for their achievements.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for all the graduates? We are now into the part of the ceremony where we will do the vote of thanks before we move into photography with students. So I request Ms. Akosita. Ms. Akosita is here, thank you. So she's a student of ICT who has just graduated. Can we welcome her, please?
A warm and graceful good morning to our distinguished chief guests, the Prime Minister of Fiji, Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka, invited guests, executive members, HECF Director Dr. Evi Naisele, CEO TELS, Mr. Hashmukh Lal, teachers, parents, and my dear friends, and everyone gathered here today. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I extend a warm vote of thanks to all of you who have gathered here today to celebrate the combination of hard work, dedication, and determination exemplified by our graduating students. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, the Honorable Prime Minister, who spared time for his busy schedule to grace the occasion with their presence and sharing their invaluable insights and wisdom with us. Your words have inspired our graduates to reach for the stars and reminded us all for the importance and lifelong learning and skills development. We are also immensely grateful to our HECF executive members, industry partners, trainers, and staff who have been the guiding lights for our students throughout their journey. Your unwavering support, mentorship, and encouragement have played an important role in shaping the future professionals who stand before us today. Your dedication and excellence in education is truly commendable. To the families and friends of our fellow graduates, we extend our heartfelt appreciation for your unwavering support, patience, and understanding. Your love and encouragement have been the foundation upon which our graduates have built their dreams. Today, as we embark on a new chapter of our lives, and we carry with us the gratitude and love each one of you. Last but certainly not least, to our graduate students, congratulations. Your hard work, resilience, and determination have brought you to this momentous day. As you step out into the world armed with knowledge, skills, and a spirit of innovation, remember that the journey doesn't end here. Continue to strive for excellence, embrace challenges, and never stop learning. Before we bid adieu to this remarkable gathering, I must extend heartfelt thanks to our department's trainers and the wider community whose collective efforts have shaped the fabric of our institution and enriched my personal journey as a student at Pacific Polytech. To the departments across our campus, thank you for providing the infrastructure, resources, and academic support that have fostered an environment conducive to learning and growth. From the lecture rooms to the workshops, from the library shelves to the sports fields, each department has played a vital role in shaping our educational experience and preparing us for the challenges that lie ahead. Your dedication and excellence has laid the groundwork of our success, and for that we are truly grateful. To the community that surrounds us, thank you for embracing our institution and welcoming us with open arms. Whether through internship opportunities, community service projects, or cultural exchanges, your engagement has broadened our horizons and deepened our understanding of the world around us. Your support has not only enriched our academic experience, but also empowered us to become active and engaged citizens in our society. As we step out into the world, we carry with these values of community, collaboration, and compassion that we have learned from our interactions with you. Reflecting on my own journey as a student at Pacific Polytech, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunities I have been afforded and the experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today, with an emphasis on practical learning, where 80% of our curriculum is dedicated to hands-on experience. We not only gain theoretical knowledge, but also honed our practical skills in real-world settings. That means academic pursuits, we formed lasting friendships, enjoyed moments of laughter, occasionally slept in, and diligently prepared our project files. Each of these experiences has contributed to our growth and has left an indelible mark on our time here at Pacific Polytech. I am thankful for the guidance of our dedicated faculty members, the support of my peers, and the countless opportunities for personal and professional development that have been provided to me during my journey at this esteemed institution. As we bring this ceremony to a close, let us carry forward the spirit of gratitude and appreciation that has filled this room today. To everyone who has contributed to the success of this graduation ceremony, and to my journey as a student at Pacific Polytech, I am offer my sincere thanks. Vinaka Vakalevu, Janeva, and thank you.